Right? The anticipation for this one is huge, isn't it? That second leg, Barcelona against Inter.
Oh, absolutely. After that first leg, I mean, 3-3. Anything could happen.
Exactly. 6 goals in Milan, just wild. So you're probably wondering what's going to unfold at Camp Nou, who gets to the final.
High stakes.
Totally. And you want to be ready, understand the key dynamics, the things that will decide it.
Yeah, and know what to watch for.
That's basically our mission here today. We're going to break down the main talking points, the tactics, pretty much everything you need ahead of this massive game.
Sounds good. And look, this isn't just, two big clubs going head-to-head. It's more than that.
How so?
Well, you've got these contrasting styles, different philosophies, and that first leg result, 3-3, it just throws everything wide open.
Yeah, no away goals to worry about either.
Exactly. That just cranks up the pressure, doesn't it? It's genuinely winner takes all now.
Okay, so let's quickly jump back to that first leg then. San Siro, like you said, 3-3. Not exactly a cautious start.
Definitely not cagey, no.
Barça came out swinging, but Inter, they really dug in, didn't they? Showed some real fight.
They did. Lewandowski did his thing, scored, of course.
Yep, and Gundogan was trying to pull the strings in midfield, finding those little pockets like he does.
But Inter matched them. Lautaro Martínez, he was a real handful all night.
Constant threat. And Barella in midfield, his energy was everywhere, really seemed to disrupt Barca's flow at times.
So that 6-goal thriller, it sets things up perfectly, really. Leaves us on a knife edge for this second leg.
What really jumped out, though, maybe for both sides, was a bit of vulnerability at the back.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. The attacking play was brilliant, no doubt. But neither defense looked totally convincing, did they?
No. Which suggests maybe we could be in for another open game. Could see more goals.
It's possible. Individual moments, those little tactical adjustments, they're going to be absolutely crucial this time around.
Right. And that brings us neatly to the tactics, the sort of chessboard battle. For Barcelona, one of the big stories, maybe the big story, is the youth. How Xavi's got them playing this fearless football.
Absolutely. And front and center of that is Lamine Yamal.
16 years old. It's still incredible.
It really is. And that assist he got in the first leg, that wasn't just a hopeful cross.
No, it showed real vision, didn't it? And the composure under that kind of pressure.
Exactly. He just seems to have this ability, this knack for gliding past players and making something happen, even when it looks like nothing's on.
So Barca are really leaning into that youthful energy. Yamal out wide, stretching the play, making space.
Which is fascinating when you consider Inter's setup. Inzaghi's 3-5-2.
Right. 3 center backs, that packed midfield.
Well, it's designed for solidity, isn't it? They pack the middle, the wingbacks often drop to make it a 5 at the back when they lose the ball.
Yeah, soak up pressure and hit on the break.
Precisely. Quick transitions are key for them. So the big tactical question, the real battleground, is how does that structured Inter defense cope with the likes of Yamal? And Jean-Felix, too.
That width, that one-on-one skill.
Can Inter's wingbacks pin them down? Or will those Barca youngsters find ways to, exploit the gaps? It's a classic tactical puzzle.
Raw talent versus that disciplined experience structure.
Yeah.
So, okay, thinking about who might have the edge now heading to Camp Nou.
Well, you have to make a strong case for Barcelona, don't you?
Home advantage.
Definitely. Camp Nou, full house, Champions League semi. That place can be seriously intimidating. The noise, the atmosphere.
It's like a 12th man sometimes.
It really can be. And you add to that the buzz around Yamal right now. His performances, that sort of infectious confidence, it seems to be lifting the whole team, the fans, too.
That momentum is powerful.
It can be, yeah. But you absolutely cannot write off Inter.
No way. Their experience in Europe is massive.
Exactly. They know how to manage these huge games, these high-pressure nights. They've been here before.
They're built on that solid defense, and they're so dangerous on the counterattack.
And think about this. If Inter managed to score first, just nick an early goal.
Suddenly all the pressure just flips, doesn't it? Right back onto Barcelona.
Completely. And Inter are comfortable doing that, soaking up pressure, waiting for their moment. That resilience, that experience, it's a huge asset for them.
So for Barca to really press home that potential advantage, what needs to click for them?
A couple of things, I think. Firstly, Yamal. He needs to find those pockets of space, get on the ball, use his dribbling to sort of unsettle Inter's shape.
Disrupt them.
Yeah. And secondly, Lewandowski. He's world-class, obviously, but he needs to be absolutely clinical.
Take the chances when they come.
Because against a defense like Inter's, well-drilled, organized, you might not get that many clear-cut opportunities. You have to be ruthless.
Makes sense. Okay, so we've gone through the first leg madness, the tactical setups, the strengths, the potential weaknesses. Feels like we're set for something pretty special.
It really does. Edge of the seat stuff, potentially.
All right, prediction time then. It's tough, but where are you leaning?
Look, it is incredibly close. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if this went to extra time, maybe even penalties.
It feels that tight.
It does. But, forced to choose, I'd probably lean just slightly towards Barcelona, maybe 2-1.
Okay, what tips it for you?
I think it's that combination, really. Camp Nou, the home crowd, and just that X factor Yamal provides, that unpredictable spark. It gives him a very, very narrow edge in my book.
Okay, a narrow Barca win, potentially after some drama. It definitely feels like we should tell everyone, buckle up.
Ha, yes. This match is shaping up to be fireworks, I think.
Definitely. Well, thanks for diving deep into this with us. And for you listening, maybe one final thought to chew on as you're watching the game.
Go on.
Think about the psychology. A Champions League semi-final, at home, all that expectation. How does that immense pressure affect a super young talent like Lamine Yamal differently, perhaps, compared to those really experienced Inter players? Guys who've seen it all before in these massive games.
That's a great point, that mental side, especially for someone so young on such a big stage.
Yeah.
Fascinating element to watch out for.